You are fired. Have you ever had a bad first day at work? I stumbled into one wall, slammed into the security phone on the other wall, and tripped, landing down here. You are fired is what I expected to hear. I mean, how would you feel if all that happened with your new boss beside you? Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and friends, that was me 10 years ago. I didn't actually get fired, but I literally was depressed. I saw a giant scarlet D branded on my chest, representing the depression label I was about to carry for life. I could feel everyone's eyes judging me. That anxiety caused my dizzy stumbles on my first day. At work, I couldn't understand anyone's instructions. Even my teammates sounded like the teacher from Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah. By the way, in my family, we laugh even when it seems inappropriate. It helps us cope. You see, my family created the environment to heal my depression. I was lucky to have their eyes on the situation, helping me. All right, first a little background information. I lived with my parents, my brother, and 8 puppies. That's right, our house was a hairy, hot mess. I found out my thyroid was underactive. Underactive thyroid. That leads to a slow brain, a slow body, not good. Then my mom died. Our world was torn apart. I couldn't sleep for months. This led to 3 moments of truth in my battle with depression. First, I called a therapist. Friends, let me tell you, making that call was hard. To me, that call meant I would forever be introduced as, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who put the D in depression, Matt Dever. Second, my therapist gave me a depression survey. Shoot, now I really know whether I'm depressed. You know how you take a survey and jump straight to the results? My results said, Matt, you are one depressed dude. Third, I tried meds. I wanted to fix my depression without medication, but I had insomnia every night. It took 3 months to find the right med. Finally, I slept. These 3 choices started a slow but permanent recovery. I realized my boss didn't have eyes on me. That was all in my head. But my family had eyes on the situation. At each moment of truth, I talked to my wife, my brother, my sister. What I heard from each of them was, get help. That message gave me the most beautiful feeling. Hope. Why do you think people struggle to acknowledge their depression? Fear? Humiliation? Shame? I don't know exactly. I do know why it was easier for me. My family, of course. Let me explain why. We're at a bar outside West Philadelphia. A man named Joe sits on a stool. Bartender, 1 more whiskey. Now, Joe's got a problem. He's an alcoholic. His wife said to him, Joe, you need to quit drinking or move out. You see, Joe's got 2 kids and a 3rd on the way. And let me tell you, Joe's not a bad guy. Drinking helps him socialize. Makes life bearable. I'm that 3rd kid, and I never saw my dad, Joe Dever, take 1 drink. After my dad quit drinking, we dealt with another problem. Fast forward 10 years to February 20th, 1992.
We've got a report of domestic violence, 266 Bayard Road, father and son. We're going to need 2 units to respond. Over.
Inside the house felt like a bad Lifetime channel movie. My dad and brother wrestle, punch, and kick, and scream, and curse, and Joe My mom screamed. My sister cried. I stood helpless. My dad was depressed for as long as I can remember. He refused to acknowledge it. He denied any treatment. Still, my family talked openly about my dad's issues to cope on those painful nights. And my family, we got to a better place. My mom slid Prozac into my dad's coffee every morning. We all cared for my dad after my mom died. While I watched my dad grow old, I faced my 3 moments of truth: the therapist, the survey, the meds. Acknowledging depression was easier for me than my dad. He grew up in a different era. So I go back to that West Philly bar. Bartender, 1 ginger ale, please. The memory of the Scarlet D reminds me of a purpose. Family creates the environment to knock out depression. Today, I still see many people living in my dad's era. Depression is still shameful, humiliating, taboo. Ladies and gentlemen, I was busted, broken, and blue. Now I'm in a much better place. I'm in a place where I can dream. I hope we talk about mental health more openly. I hope we leave my dad's era of denial behind. I hope more depressed people get help when they need it most. Now, together, we can turn our eyes on the situation. Contest chair.